Hey, what up, Big Rat? 3-10 back at it. This response to Re-Rkokid89's vid. Let me start by saying, don't get pissed at me, Re-Rkokid. I was going to do a Super Bowl review anyways, but I didn't really know what to say. Like, when I'm going to say, oh, Cardinals won, yeah, this is how. I thought maybe I should address someone else's points. And you're a subscriber of mine, I'm a subscriber of yours. I thought it'd be perfect. What I'm saying here, I'm sorry. I'm just saying what I think. This doesn't mean it's true. It's just from my personal observation, okay? Now, let me see what I say. What I'm going to say, then I'm going to see what you said. Well, Cardinals won. I predicted, not Cardinals, I was saying Steelers won. And I predicted Cardinals to win 30-24, and the Steelers won 27-23. So, yeah, I guess I was a little off. But, the Arizona Cardinals played their hearts out in the game. The score was 20-7, and when it was 27, I never thought for a second that the Cardinals were going to lose, because they're just that kind of team. Because I've seen them score 80-yard touchdowns so many times that for them to do that is just, it's common for me. And even at the end, when they only had like a few seconds left and they were on the 50, not even the 50, I think they were even closer to the 40, I thought for sure that they had a chance, because they still had a timeout. I believe they had 5 seconds. Larry Fitzgerald already had a 50-yard touchdown earlier before the game. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. The commercials were good. It was very, very entertaining to watch. I liked it better than last year's, contrary to what people think. People said last year was so amazing because, the Patriots, they got stopped. Eli Manning, Tyree. But, come on. That game was 7-3 for 3 quarters. Yes, I know, this game was 20-7. But in that game, there was nothing memorable until like the last 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. In this game, I can easily give you James Harrison, 100-yard return for a touchdown, the longest play in Super Bowl history. Longest interception in Super Bowl history, too. So, at halftime, when Arizona was about to score, that to me is a memorable moment, one that is instilled in a football fan's brain. They had some cool plays. Antonio Holmes and Larry Fitzgerald played great the whole game. And the fourth quarter, as soon as, I forget who caught it, but as soon as they threw that short touchdown to the tight end to make it 20-14, the game immediately got interesting. So for like a good, I think it was 10 minutes of gameplay, correct me if I'm wrong, you had good back and forth action with the safety, Arizona scoring, Pittsburgh scoring. You didn't get that last year's Super Bowl. You only got the last 2 minutes. That really meant something. I'm a little disappointed with the MVP award. I really thought it should have went to Fitzgerald, because I know it's very hard for a receiver to get MVP because the quarterback is the one that's throwing all the balls. But Fitzgerald made plays out of the passes. That's how he got 2 touchdowns. Holmes has 1 touchdown, Fitzgerald had 2. So I really think they should have given it to Fitzgerald. They have given it Chuck Howley from the 1971 Dallas Cowboys. He got the MVP award, and his team lost. So, wait, was it from the Cowboys? Yeah, I think it was from the Cowboys. Here, let me check just to be safe. I'm pretty sure, though, his team lost, for crying out loud. His team lost, and he got the MVP. And he's a defensive player. So, if a defensive player can get the MVP award, then why can't an offensive player who really made plays out of everything not get it, even though he's on the losing team? That award really should have gone to Fitzgerald. Or Harrison. I really thought it should have gone to Harrison over Holmes. Holmes, yeah, he caught a few passes in the end, but Harrison's 100-yard touchdown changed the entire game. Because Arizona could have scored, and even if he just picked it off, it would have ended there. It would have just been 10-7. He took it back. He possibly helped Pittsburgh win the Super Bowl, because that one play helped everything. I knew I was rooting for the Cardinals going in, and I knew that if Pittsburgh blitzed a lot, then Arizona would score. And sure enough, when they bring so many people in, Larry Fitzgerald, 50-yard touchdown. So, I don't know, even though Arizona was winning, I had like a feeling in my heart, Pittsburgh's going to pull it out. And they did. I give Pittsburgh credit, but I don't like teams winning 6 Super Bowls. I was really rooting for the Cardinals here. Okay, let's get back to you since, wow, I already did 5 minutes on that. You know, I think that for you to say that Arizona has no fan base, first of all, I'm sorry. I think you're just pissed off that they beat the Eagles. Go ahead, write comments, unsubscribe to me, say you're a loser, you're a fucking nerd, I've been out here a while, you're just this new shit, you don't know what you're talking about. But I'm sorry, Kid, you were really aggressive in your video. I think you're just really upset that they beat Philly and have a strong fan base. I don't believe that at all. I mean, if you consider that the season ticket value stays the same, the season ticket value for the Arizona Cardinals has stayed the same for many years, even when this team sucked. And this year, it does something, and you know what? They gained some fans for the Super Bowl because, think about it. In the Super Bowl, everyone always roots for one team. If you're a Ravens fan, a Browns fan, or a Bengals fan, you're rooting for the Cardinals in that game. So, also, if you're a Cowboys fan and a 49ers fan, you're rooting for the Cardinals in that game. Also, and then the rest of them, most of them will root for the Cardinals just because they're the underdogs. A lot of fans were on the Cardinals side, RKO Kid. So it's not really all that the Cardinals are just a phony team. I mean, I know. The Philadelphia Eagles fans are blood and soul to their team, and I respect that. I'm just saying, to say that 10% of the Cardinals fans are diehard, that's bull. I'm sorry. But Cardinals do have a fan base. They do. They have a steady fan base. These are just people who really didn't want to see Pittsburgh win. Of course, there's only 5 teams, only 4 teams in the NFL who have an excuse to hate the Cardinals. I want the Cardinals to win. Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, and, okay, maybe. There's not 4. There's, I think 6 teams. Yes, 6 teams. 3 that I mentioned. The Panthers, the Falcons, and your precious Eagles. I love the Eagles. I wouldn't call myself a fan of the Eagles, but I do like their team. And I was actually rooting for them against the Cardinals. But, I'm sorry, RKO Kid. The Cardinals won because they were the better team in the NFC. I know a lot of people give the Cardinals so much shit, especially when they lost 47-0 against New England. Everyone was saying, this team's going to get horrible, they're going to get crushed. And I told them, you know what? Arizona's going to the NFC Championship game. I guaranteed it. And I didn't expect them to go to the Super Bowl, but I guaranteed they would go to the NFC Championship game. And it happened. So I love sticking it to the other people who didn't give the Cardinals much credit. What going on? Also, RKO Kid, look. If it's any consolation, there's another theory workout of football. It's called the NFC curse. For the Panthers, yes, I'm afraid to say it, but not that. Eagles. For the Panthers, especially the Seahawks. Eagles, maybe, scratch on this price, and Eagles don't count. For the Panthers, the Seahawks, and probably the Cardinals, it's a team that's never been to the Super Bowl in the NFC. They can never go back. Completely forgotten, erased from the charts. And that's what might happen to Arizona. Arizona might not even make the playoffs next year. I mean, that division is absolutely atrocious. But if the Miami Dolphins can go from 1-15 to 11-5, then why can't, San Fran or St. Louis or Seattle? And if you give me the excuse, well, that's because these teams have been consistently bad for years. Well, look at Arizona. They changed everything. They managed to, build up and go to the Super Bowl. So that excuse that they've been consistently bad for years is bull. You could change your entire team in an offseason, and you know that. I think that's all. RKO Kid, really, I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I didn't mean it. I was just saying what I thought from watching your video. I really don't think I think the Cardinals do have a fan base, so for you to say they don't just because, they beat the Eagles, and I know you're really rooting for Pittsburgh, and you have a right to root for Pittsburgh. Just don't give the Cardinals so much shit. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm Big Rat. 3, 10, and I'm out. Peace.